A key concept in project management, earned value is a way to measure and track the level of work completed on a project against the plan. It allows decision makers to get a good idea of whether to continue funding a particular project or not. Hi, I'm Biro, co-founder at Jexo, where we make work management effortless, fun, and accessible to everyone through education tools and awesome products. In this YouTube series, we talk about popular project management concepts, what they mean, and how, when, and why you should use them in your projects. In this video, I'll be looking at what earned value is and how it's used in project management. Hopefully, once the concept is clear, you'll be able to manage projects more efficiently. So, without further ado, let's get started. Have you ever watched the movie Cheaper by the Dozen? Well, the story is actually based on a real couple, industrial engineers Frank and Lillian Gilbert, who made the earned time principle popular at the turn of the 20th century. Now, the concept of earned value didn't take root until much later in the 60s, when it was being used as a financial analysis specialty within US government programs. So what is it? Simply put, earned value is a way to quantitatively measure the success of project while also acting as an early warning. It's a quick way to tell if you're behind schedule or over budget on your project by measuring the correlation between how much money was spent on the project and the amount of work completed. So let's look at some of the most important benefits of using earned value. Well, first of all, it helps you stay on track financially. EV, for short, gives you a clear picture of how much money was spent so far, so you know where to allocate resources to stay on track. And number two, it keeps you aware of progress. Basically, knowing how much work has been completed allows you to better predict when a project will be finished, making it easier to manage expectations with others. And number three, it motivates people. When teams are aware that they are making progress towards meeting their project goals, they're more likely to be productive and motivated. Simply put, earned value management, or EVM, is a performance management technique that integrates cost, schedule, and scope to provide project status, progress, and forecasting reports. It helps project managers overcome the shortcomings of traditional project management methods. EVM features three elements: planned value, PV for short, also known as budgeted cost of work schedule. This is the schedule cost of work planned in a given time. We've got another video about planned value. If you're interested, check it out. Put the link in the description. The second one is earned value, or budgeted cost of work performed. Is the value earned from the completed work at a specific point in time. And then third, actual cost, or AC for short, also known as actual cost of work performed. This is the actual money spent to date. But don't worry, there's no need to be a math whiz to do EVM, especially when other elements such as variances and performance indexes come into play. Managers will often use computer programs to make those calculations, like, for example, Microsoft Excel, Primavera P6, and Oracle e-Business Suite. A famous company known for its successful implementation of EVM is NASA. Now, of course, NASA deals with humongous budgets for very complex projects like the Space Shuttle program and the International Space Station, which is why they need to be able to determine if a project is on or behind schedule, under or over a budget, every step of the way. Now, back to our main culprit, earned value. The formula to calculate EV is simple. All you need to do is multiply the actual percentage of the completed work by your project like this. Okay, that's nice, but how do you apply this? Well, let's look at an example. Say you've got a $1,000 budget to build a new simple feature for one of your apps in 5 days. On day 4, for example, your budget cost of work scheduled can be calculated by dividing 4 over 5, which is the total time of your project, giving you 0.8, which you then multiply by 100 to get a percentage. In this case, it's 80%. That is 80% of $1,000. That's $800, which means that by the end of day 4, you're expected to have completed 80% of the work while spending $800. That's simple. That's your planned value. Now, on close inspection, you notice that by day 4, $900 has been spent, and that is your actual cost. And once you've tracked the work, you realize that only 60% of the work has been completed by day 4. EV, earned value, is therefore 60% of the value of the total work, i.e. $600. The Schedule Performance Index, or SPI, measures schedule efficiency on a project. It is the ratio of earned value to planned value. An SPI equal to or greater than 1 indicates a favorable condition. Less than 1 and you're in trouble. In our example, SPI is less than 1, which means that you've gone quite a bit over schedule. On the other hand, CPI, or Cost Performance Indicator, measures the financial efficiency of a project. It's a ratio of earned value to actual cost. In our example, CPI is much lower than 1, which means that you've gone way over budget. So there you have it. Now that we looked at how to calculate the schedule and financial efficiency of your project, I hope it helps you stay on track. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below and I'll make sure to answer. Also, make sure you subscribe and like this video if you find it useful. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.